Attention passionate Philadelphia, EAGLES. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Philadelphia Eagles' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Philadelphia Eagles fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS and Philadelphia, EAGLES. Let's get to the news now, folks. This story is heating up in the NFL trade market, and the Philadelphia Eagles are right in the thick of it. Everyone's been watching what Howie Roseman is cooking up behind the scenes, and trust me, when it comes to strategic moves, the Eagles are always in the conversation. Right now, the buzz is all about a potential trade that could shake the NFC East and even the entire league. The player at the center of this storm, Newsome, the talented cornerback from the Cleveland Browns. And let me tell you, this isn't just idle speculation. It's a real possibility, and it could change the Eagles' secondary dramatically. So, let's set the stage here. The Eagles have been aggressive all offseason. You've seen the additions of Zadarius Smith, who's been brought in to upgrade the pass rush, and Tank Bigsby, who's been added to bolster the running back room, especially with Will Shipley potentially sidelined due to injury. The front office has shown they're not afraid to make bold moves to improve the roster. But when it comes to the secondary, there's been a lot of talk, a lot of interest, but no concrete action just yet. That's where Newsome comes into play. Now Newsome, who was a first-round pick, has shown flashes of brilliance during his time in Cleveland. He's young, talented, and has the kind of versatility that the Eagles love in their defensive backs. He's fast, he's technically sound, and he's been a consistent presence in the Browns' secondary, even if Cleveland's overall defense has faced some challenges. His ability to cover receivers one-on-one, combined with his agility and football IQ, makes him an ideal fit for a team like the Eagles, who rely heavily on their secondary to be flexible and aggressive. And it's not just the Eagles who are interested. Reports from Bleacher Report's Christopher Knox have highlighted Newsome as a prime target for Philadelphia, but the Buffalo Bills are also reportedly eyeing him as a possible addition if Cleveland decides to trade him. That dual interest underscores his value in the league right now. It's a situation that's ripe for a potential blockbuster trade before the deadline, and the Eagles seem poised to make a serious push. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Will Cleveland really part ways with Newsome? Well, that's the big question, isn't it? Cleveland's management has been making moves to reshape their roster, and if they believe they can get good value for Newsome, especially with teams like the Bills and Eagles showing real interest, they might decide to pull the trigger. And if that happens, the Eagles could be the big winners here, adding a dynamic young cornerback who can step in immediately and make a difference. Imagine what this would mean for the Eagles' defense. With Newsome in the fold, the secondary instantly becomes more versatile and more capable of handling top receivers in the league. Philadelphia's pass defense has been solid, but adding a player of Newsome's caliber could elevate it to a new level. Remember, the Eagles already have a solid cornerback group, but depth is key, especially when facing offenses that are increasingly pass-heavy. Newsome's addition would give Jonathan Gannon even more options to deploy in nickel and dime packages, and it could help neutralize some of the league's top wideouts. And let's not forget the bigger picture. The Eagles have been building towards a Super Bowl run, and every move they make seems aimed at maximizing their chances. This potential trade signals their commitment to contending at the highest level. It's about not just patching holes, but about creating a defense that can match their explosive offense, which, as we all know, is one of the best in the league. Jalen Hurts continues to evolve as a quarterback, and the weapons around him are top-notch, but a strong defense is what truly puts a team over the edge in the playoffs. Newsome's arrival could be the missing piece that puts Philly in that elite conversation once again. Now, of course, we need to keep an eye on Cleveland. They're in a tricky spot right now, figuring out their roster priorities and how they want to approach the trade deadline. Moving Newsome would be a significant decision for them, but it could also be a strategic move to rebuild or to acquire draft capital. Cleveland's management has shown that they're not afraid to make tough choices if it benefits the team long-term. And with the NFL trade deadline approaching, all signs point to some major shakeups in the coming days. What does this mean for the Eagles' upcoming schedule? Well, if they land Newsome, it could give them a real boost heading into some of their toughest matchups. The NFC East is fiercely competitive, with teams like the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants always lurking. Improving the secondary could be the edge they need to sweep those divisional rivals and set the tone for the rest of the season. Plus, with the playoffs in sight, every game becomes even more critical. The Eagles are in a prime position to make a statement, and adding a player like Newsome would be a clear signal that they're not just content to compete, they're aiming to dominate. Looking at the bigger picture, the NFL landscape is shifting, and the Eagles are clearly positioning themselves for another deep postseason run. The front office's aggressive approach, combined with the talent they already have, makes them one of the most exciting teams to watch this season. The potential acquisition of Greg Newsome II isn't just a rumor. It's a move that could have ripple effects across the league. It reflects the Eagles' commitment to maximizing their roster's talent and pushing for that elusive Super Bowl title. Now, for us Eagles fans, it's a time of anticipation. We've seen how important secondary play is in big games. Just look at last year's playoff matchups. And bringing in someone like Newsome could be the difference maker. It's about adding that extra layer of talent, that extra bit of speed and intelligence in the secondary that can shut down the league's best receivers. It's exciting to think about how this could reshape the team's defensive identity and give us even more reasons to believe in this squad's championship potential. And as we look ahead, it's clear that the Eagles are not just passively watching the NFL trade market unfold. No, they're actively involved, exploring options, making calls, and positioning themselves to strike before the deadline. Whether it's Newsome or another player, one thing is for sure: Howie Roseman's reputation for shrewd deals and bold moves remains intact. The next few days are going to be crucial, and I can't wait to see what unfolds. The NFL is unpredictable, but one thing is certain: the Eagles are in the mix, and they're serious about contending again this year. So, folks, keep your eyes glued to Cleveland and the NFL trade chatter. Watch how this story develops, because it could be one of the most significant moves of the season for the Eagles. The secondary, already solid, could soon become one of the league's most formidable with Newsome in the mix. This is a team that's not just playing for the regular season, they're playing for championships. And the way everything is shaping up, it's going to be an exciting ride. We're on the verge of what could be a game-changing moment, and I promise I'll be here to keep you updated every step of the way. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Philadelphia Eagles news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Philadelphia Eagles fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think Newsome is the perfect fit for what the Eagles need right now? Are you excited about the possibility of adding such a talented young cornerback? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion really matters, not just to us but to the entire Eagles community. Are you optimistic about what this could mean for the team's future? Do you believe Howie Roseman is about to pull off another masterstroke? I want to know everything you're thinking. Remember, this season is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in recent memory, and moves like this could define the Eagles' path to another Super Bowl appearance. And don't forget, I'll be back very soon with even more updates, insights, and analysis on all things Eagles. So stay tuned, keep supporting the team, and let's keep the passion alive. We're in this together, and I truly believe that with the right moves, this team can go all the way again. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Birds.